share with you one of my all-time favorite crafts. I would say this is more like a medium level, and I would do it as a way to help the community. Sometimes they desire something fancier that they can also use it to sell afterwards, where I have top couple of groups where they actually not only teaching the crafts for evangelism but also teaching it for the ladies, especially in villages and stuff, that they can sell it afterwards. So I call this the tassel earrings. Okay, so I'm gonna demonstrate the set to you. It's super easy, and I'm gonna tell you the materials that you need. Now, all this material you can either order from Amazon or AliExpress. In my videos, usually I give you a material list as well, so you can also just find those material on your favorite website or your local craft stores if they have the material. But one of my favorite is AliExpress. But do mindful that because AliExpress, most of the materials are from China, usually it takes about 8 weeks to arrive, which means you have to think ahead. It's something that you want to do in so give time to prepare for that. So let's say you want to do outreach in March, you really have to start planning in December, ordering the material in December or January latest, in case it got delayed. Okay, so you have to be mindful of the time if you order from the website that whatever website you desire, go with it. But Amazon, you always can get them faster. So the tassel earrings that I'm gonna demonstrate to you is I'm going to show you the material first, and then I'll teach you how to do it. First of all, you will need threads. These are embroidery threads that you can easily get them. And if you have Tassels in your country, which we have in our country or in Singapore, Tassels is a great place to get threads like this. So they call lace yarn, Lace yarn. So they call it lace yarn or embroidery thread as well. The lace yarn actually stands up better. The embroidery threads usually are softer, so easier to thread. The shape may not retain, but honestly, it really doesn't matter. For me, I also use the embroidery threads. Another things that you need is their earring hooks. Okay, the earring hooks, you can get them from a lot of places. The earring hooks looks like this. Okay, so any colors you want. And then other things that you need is called claps. Okay, this little claps things that you see here. Okay, and then you will need a plier that you can kind of put the clamps together, put the claps, kind of close it. And then you need a sharp scissor. So better if you have a fabric scissor, that will help you a lot, because then you can cut more sharp edges. And for me, recent years, God has given me a new idea, especially how we do the craft ministry. So I have these gospel card where at the back of it, so the front part, it says, "Where do you find true hope?" Okay, and the back of it, is the 4 symbols that I shared with you earlier, which you also hopefully you'll share with your group. So the 4 symbols, this is the 4 symbols that your audience can bring it home and give to their friends. And I'm just amazed how much sometimes these craft sessions, people will make a few pairs, and not only they keep it for themselves, but also give it to their friends, other pre-believer friends. So which is an awesome way. Actually, they help also sharing the good news with others. So I find that God is so brilliant, right? He just gave me this new idea to do this, so you can package it nicely. So after you're done, everybody will package it nicely, and the gospel message is at the back. And sometimes some of my students, they would also sell this as well. So you can sell in the market for their own livelihood or other costs. All right. So, and also I will have this kind of gift bag to put everything together. Okay, so let me demonstrate the first, this tassel earrings craft to you. It's super easy. Let me do a close-up for you so that you'll be able to see it clear. Okay, so I'm going to change my camera and do a close-up for you. This is the tassel earrings that I want to demonstrate to you today. This is super pretty, and find it very helpful, especially if people want to use it for their livelihood as well. So it's not just an outreach events, and some of my students who live in the villages, they actually teach it so that the ladies in the village, they can sell it to make money, make an income as well. So this is what I'm gonna show you how we do this. So here are some of the materials that we need. We need embroidery threads or any threads. If you live in a country where they have Tassel, Tassel also have good, they call lace yarn. Those one would stand up stronger. But this one, embroidery threads, which I love because they have so many different colors to choose from, is really fun. And also we have earring hooks. So feel free to get any earring hooks, could be any colors you want. For me, I love gold, so I just stock up the gold colors. But you can feel free to buy any colors that you feel like. So and then another material that you need is clasps. And this is this one is I believe is 13 mm. So you want to get the clasp is over 10 millimeters, more than 10 millimeters, more than 10 mm. Anything over 10 mm would be good for you. Okay, so you can order these materials either from AliExpress. AliExpress is one of my favorite because it's cheapest, but it does take about 8 weeks to get to you know, where you live, and they ship globally, internationally. So you basically can order from there. It's like Amazon, but it's strictly from China, so it's cheaper the prices than Amazon. But if Amazon also have all these materials as well, and I think usually Amazon you get them faster. So this is the clasps that you would need, and also you would need a plier so that you can close it properly, and also a very sharp scissor that be able to cut straight edges. Also, I have these gospel cards. As you can see, the front part, it says where to find true hope, and then the back of it is the four spiritual laws, the four symbols that I shared earlier, that I wish all of you, I hope all of you will have a chance to share also at the beginning of each craft sessions. Please watch my other videos that kind of tells you how you can start your craft sessions. I think it's essential that we're not just teaching crafts. The ultimate goal for us is to share the gospel. So this is the four symbols that you can share with others. So this is the material that I need. And also I usually have a gift bag. So when they're done, they can package it like this, and the gospel message at the back, and they share with friends. And you'll be amazed, a lot of times some of the people who come to the sessions, they're non-believers, but they make quite a number of pairs and end up they actually help sharing the gospel with their friends as well. All right, so let me just demonstrate how we can make this tassel earrings. So first of all, you need to find the first where the head is, okay, like this, okay. And then what you need to do is you can either do it 2 fingers long, 3 fingers long, or 4 fingers long, okay. Depends on how long you want it. So the sample here that I demonstrate, this is a 3 finger length, okay. So let's just start with the 3 finger length, okay. So what we need to do is find the head, which is the length here, the head here, and then you would roll it up for about 20 to 23 times, depends on how big your clasp is. Sometimes you have to play with it. Try to make a couple of pairs before you teach other people, so you know kind of how many loops you need to make, because it also depends on the size of your clasp. But for this one, maybe I think 23 to 25 loops would help, okay. So let's say we do 23 loops, okay. So one loop is you know, front and back, okay. So we do 23 loops. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 20. $20, $21, $22, $23. Okay, so roughly 23 loops. Okay, and then you will cut the string there. And then, oh, this is so tangled. Okay, and then you want to cut another string after you make the 23 loops. You want to cut another string about, let's say, 10 centimeters long. Okay, so you cut it 10 centimeters. Okay, and then what you need to do is just take it out from your hand. So another trick is don't put it too tight so you cannot take it out. So like this, and then you will use the string to tie it at the top like this in the middle part. Okay, so you would tie 2 knots. 1, 2 knots. Okay, like that. Okay, so after that you will see something like this. Okay, so you tie 2 knots, so it looks like this, and then you will grab your scissor. Okay, and grab your scissor. Okay, and then you cut the middle. Okay, make sure the hole is here. Okay, so you cut here. Okay, so you put your scissor here and cut. So after you cut it, it looks like this. Okay, looks like this. Okay, okay, and then what you need to do is to kind of brush it so that it looks nice. Okay, straight down like this, and then you can grab the clasps here. Now when you do this, make sure you put all the threads inside the clasps. Okay, make sure it inside the clasps here. Okay, and there's no hole in the middle, and then you grab the plier and then you can just press it down. Okay, and just press it down. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, okay, once we kind of brush it, make it look nice, and then what we need to do is to straighten the edges. So what we need to do is like trimming your hair. So it go like this. So you just trimmed it off and it's almost done. See, it's beautiful. And then what you need to do is to put the hook onto this hole here. So I'll show you how you can do that. So first of all, you grab the opening. Okay, and then you try to grab the opening and you would push it out. Okay, push it out, grab your opening and turn it. Okay, so you turn it. Okay, not open it like this. You kind of turn it down. Okay, turn it down. Okay, and then you put the earrings hook here, and then you close it with the clasps like this. Okay, so it's done. Super fast and easy, and this one is quite easy. I think most people can really handle this, so this is not too hard to do. So afterwards, after I make 2 pairs, I would then ask people to package it, put it nicely onto the gospel card, and then they can put it in a plastic bag to package it. The best way to put it inside the bag is, instead of doing like this, which is very hard to do because the thread will come back, like come out, like they got messed up. So the thread will got messed up. So what you need to do is put the bag like this and push it upwards. So it's reverse it. So how you bag it like this, and then you close the end, take out the plastic and go like this. So this is the easiest way to package it as well. All right, hope this is helpful to you, and I hope that you can use it to bless many others and share the good news with other women. See you next time. Bye.